radio for the masses.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
If the game is rigged, change the game. Game changer.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
This is Fade to Black with your host, Jimmy Church, on the Game Changer Radio Network and KGRA, the Global Radio Alliance.
I need your help to get to the year 1985.
You are listening to Fade to Black with Jimmy Church on the Game Changer Network.
All right, well, welcome, Fade to Black. Bespoke radio for the masses. Yeah. Hey, let's do this. It's Wednesday, January 16th, 2019, 16 days into the new year. 349 days left. That's right, we are live from a bunker somewhere in the middle of beautiful downtown Burbank, California. And I would like to welcome everybody listening all around the world, all across the United States. Hither and thither, to and fro, back and forth, up and down, east and west, north and south, far and near. This is Fade to Black for KJCR, the Game Changer Network, and KGRA, the Planet. I am your host, Jimmy Church. What is cracking, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? What an amazing week on Fade to Black. Chad Kalick, Linda Moulton Howe tonight. Dr. Robert M. Schoch is here. Now, the thing is, with Dr. Schoch, and this is no joke, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Very few people get a chance to change the world. Okay? We all dream about it. We grow up. We've got dreams of being a king of our own island and just going out there and knocking walls down, right? Robert Schoch and John Anthony West did just that. And when I bring on Dr. Schoch onto this show, it is such an honor and a privilege to sit down and have a conversation with him and get through his mind and his research and how he looks at the world. And he's doing it all for us. And that's what we are going to do tonight. His latest research. There is so much going on right now on this planet. And his research and what he does is the best. So tonight, it's Dr. Robert M. Schoch. Every time he's been on the show, the conversation has been just amazing and dynamic. And I've hit a couple of brick walls with him over the years, too, as well, where he just stopped and wouldn't let me go any further. Do you guys remember? It was like 5 years ago when he was talking about the Great Pyramid and the King's Chamber and how we spent the night, right? And I tried to get it. I wanted to know. And he shut me down. And I'm just here to tell you, it's been a long time, and I still don't know. I still don't know. And I'm just going to let that go. You know, some things are just personal and private, and that's your experience. And I tried because I haven't been to the Great Pyramid. I haven't been to Giza. I know that Rita and I will get out there. Tried to do it this year in 2019. It doesn't look like we're going to pull that off. We've got a couple of trips planned outside of the United States, and unfortunately, Egypt isn't one of them. But getting into the King's Chamber, climbing into that sarcophagus alone, right? Or the box, let's just call it the box, and trying to shut your eyes and get through the night. Can you imagine? Right? Well, That's his experience. And I can't take, that's it. But I tried, though. I tried. So tonight, Dr. Robert M. Schoch is here, and I can't wait for the conversation tonight. Tomorrow night is another Fader night with open lines all night long. The call-in numbers. Oh, you know what? I'm going to announce the call-in numbers tomorrow because we are going through a phone installation here. And I don't even know if we're going to have our phone numbers imported by tomorrow. We may have a temporary. That's a whole nother thing. So I'll announce the phone numbers tomorrow. All right. Now, I'm a big social media guy. I love my social media. And you can go now, jimmychurchradio.com, click on all those little things that say like on Stellar, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Everything is right there. Go follow, like, and subscribe. When you get over to On Stellar, send me a friend request, okay? Everything over at Facebook is locked up. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm going to be talking about tomorrow on the show, and so just stand by for that. But I'm going to talk about Google, Facebook, On Stellar, and data tomorrow on the show, and another pretty big announcement from CERN. Yeah, and we should be concerned. All right. Email is jimmy@jimmychurchradio.com. You can follow me on Twitter at jchurchradio. Simple. jchurchradio. At jchurchradio. Hashtag F2B is the sandbox. And if you have any questions or comments, all you have to do is use hashtag F2BQ. Email is jimmy@jimmychurchradio.com. Let's get into this breaking news because in a few short minutes, we will be joined by Alec Hoffman from Hoffman's Optics. So stand by for that. We're going to get to it here shortly. But breaking news, got a lot of it here. So let's get through it. As officials from both the United States and North Korea tried to set up a second summit between President Donald Trump and Kim Fatty Fat, North Korea has once again reaffirmed its commitment to denuclearize the Korean Peninsula. Yesterday, I had announced the arrival tomorrow of a North Korean official, don't know who it is, who will spend the night in Washington, D.C., don't know where, and possibly meet with President Trump. But we don't know, right? And before you get all too excited, North Korea today also said this, and I quote, "The denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula should be defined as completely eliminating the U.S. nuclear threat to Korea before it can eliminate our nuclear deterrent." End quote. Kim Fatty Fat. All right, check this out. Incredible story today. American businessman Jason Spindler survived the September 11th attacks in New York, only to die this week in another act of terror. The business investment advisor was among those killed yesterday in the terror attack on Dusit D2, a Kenyan hotel compound. Unbelievable. He was working World Trade Center when everything went down, survived, and turns around and gets gunned down in Kenya. Unbelievable. All right. Now, I'm a big conspiracy guy. That's what I do, right? And I love reporting breaking news of the conspiracy side. And then I've got this next story because it's about the Ford Mustang. And when I have Mustang breaking news, I will bring it to you on every single show because Ford just unveiled the most powerful factory-produced Mustang the company has ever made at the Detroit Auto Show this past Monday. The new Shelby GT500 has a supercharged V8 engine that is producing more than 700 horsepower. That's right. And this isn't some modified Mustang done by a third party, right? They built some. No. This is a GT500 built by Ford. No price announced yet, but hey, a man can dream, right? Right? Murph Goodrich, right? Everybody can have dreams. Yeah. Tomorrow night, I will be talking about, on Fader Night, about CERN's new plan for an even bigger collider. That's right. Bigger than the LHC. And it's not just bigger. It's ginormous frigging huge. And I've seen a couple of illustrations of the proposed plans. And you know how big CERN is. You know how big the LHC is, right? Okay? Right? This thing, if that is CERN, this is the new one. Right? This one goes around a village, crosses over between Switzerland and France. This one is like that. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Couple of quick announcements. This Sunday, we will be at the Crystal Matrix. This Sunday, January 20th, we're going to be hanging out with Carolyn Ford and Einstein the Crystal Skull. The address is 3215 Glendale Boulevard in Atwater Village, right here in Southern California. You need to call and make reservations. That phone number is 323-644-7625. You can also go to thecrystalmatrix.com. It's right there at 3215 Glendale Boulevard. And then the week after that, I will be at the NAMM show Friday, January 25th in Anaheim, California at the Anaheim Convention Center. Hit me up on Twitter. I'll be posting on Twitter where I am at all day in real time. So we'll see you at the NAMM show Friday, January 25th. Now, come join us right after that for the 2019 Conscious Life Expo right here in Los Angeles at the LAX Hilton, February 22nd through February 25th. This year celebrating the 50th anniversary of Chariots of the Gods. Linda Moulton-Howe's going to be there. Billy Carson, of course, Eric Von Daniken, George Norrie, Nassim Haramein. Our guest tonight, Robert Schoch. Alec Hoffman, who's going to be joining me in just a minute. He's going to be there too. All right, so come and hang out with us. ConsciousLifeExpo.com. We've got a banner up over at JimmyChurchRadio.com. Click on it. Tickets, full conference schedule right there. And then coming up next after that, May 31st through June 3rd, Contact in the Desert. Just go to contactinthedesert.com. We've got a full weekend of events that I will be hosting. And so go and check that out right now, contactinthedesert.com. After that, man, what a busy year we have. Our 2019 Soul Tech Conference is over the July 4th weekend up at the Sunrise Ranch in Loveland, Colorado. You can sign up now. You have to go to soultechgathering.com and sign up. All the tickets will be sold on a first-come, first-served basis off of that waiting list. And I'm here to tell you right now, it's full. I'm telling you, you've got to go and get your name on that mailing list. I'm just letting you know right now. Okay? We're happy, but I don't want anybody to be bummed out. Get over to soultechgathering.com. Sign up on that waiting list. Okay? All right. Where am I at? Let's get all of this stuff out of the way. Happy birthday to today, John Carpenter. He is 70 years old. And on this day in history, God, what a crazy day in history. 1919, America goes dry, prohibition. They tried to take our alcohol away from us. Well, they did. 1942, Carol Lombard is killed in a crash when her plane veers off course in Las Vegas and into the top of Potosi Mountain, right there between Las Vegas and Pahrump, Nevada. Some say there was a UFO connection to that crash. Then in 1979, the Shah flees Iran. And then in 1991, Bush was waiting up for the midnight deadline with Iraq. And you know what happened on the next day, on January 17th? Two things happened on January 17th. One, we invaded Iraq. Desert Storm begins. And two, I'll talk about this tomorrow on the show. It was the earthquake right here in Southern California. Yeah, the Northridge earthquake. I will never forget it. Here's your fader fact. The cigarette lighter was invented before the match. Go and figure that out. Did you hear what I just said? The cigarette lighter was invented before the match. Now, that sounds to me like you could go and turn that into a parlay. You could bet that and win, right? Think about that. All right, tonight, Robert M. Schoch is here. Tomorrow night's another Fader night with open lines all night long. And now I would like to welcome back to Fade to Black, Alec Hoffman of Hoffman's Optics. Alec, good evening, my man. How are you?
Good evening. Doing fine, Jimmy. Thank you.
Hey, do you have me on speakerphone? Take me off speaker. Can't have me on speaker. No speaker.
Okay, I'm off.
See, there you go. There you go. Because we can hear, when you do that, Alec, we can hear the ginormous offices of Hoffman Optics. It's the giant marble-lined lobby where your receptionist is sitting, and everybody gets to hear that. So, yeah, it's better not to be on speaker. So, Alec, welcome back to the program. Congratulations on not only the success of Hoffman's Optics, but for all that you have done for this community for so many years now. Night vision is your life. And before you introduce, I look at you, and I know that everybody is using night vision now. Everybody's doing sky watches and night watches. But you were the one that brought this to the UFO community, right?
That's right. That's right, Jimmy.
And, you know, the thing is, did you know that you were going to change everything? You know, the way that so many enthusiasts out there look at the skies now. You know, night vision is what everybody talks about and wants and desires because they know that things are going on up in the sky. But it was you know, that brought this to the UFO community. And I got to thank you for that. Most people don't know.
Thank you, Jimmy, very much. Yes, it's my passion. I never thought about, you know, just bring something new. I just did, you know, just what I love to do. I share this with UFO followers. I love it, and I do it from the bottom of my heart, and it turned to be my business, and I bring actually something new to, you know, just people, and they can see in invisible spectrum. So I'm, you know, thrilled to help people.
Now, you have, when everybody visits hoffmansoptics.com, which is a great website, and there's a lot of information there, but you have you have three basic product lines that need some definition here. You have the Orion, you have the Roswell, and then you have the Area 52 Jimmy Church edition, which is very cool. I like the name. The name is really cool. But take us through the product line really quick, simply because I want to talk to you about some other stuff. What is the Orion?
Orion, basically, it's a basic line, very affordable, of night vision. We have digital day-night recording camera, which Aurora for $799. It's absolutely affordable and works beautifully at night and day as well. And Generation 2, I'm using Generation 2 for monoculars and goggles. That's why it's basically affordable without breaking bank. Roswell is Generation 3. It's a notch up. Basically, you know, just for people who can afford. What you actually see, you can see 80,000 plus times versus naked eye. On the other hand, Generation 2 enhance each particle of light up to 60,000 times. It's absolutely will do job and perfect for budget system. And Area 52, Jimmy Church, I was working with you 4 years ago. You asked me, what can you do to bring something different for you, for family? So we design revolutionary, and nobody in the world has this stuff, technology It's a deep blue night vision. And yesterday we built first unit in absolutely gorgeous, nice, crisp picture. I'm going to introduce this system actually at Contact in the Desert.
Mm-hmm.
And also I'm going to be at Soltech in Colorado with you. So I'm going to do a Skywatch show as always. So if people actually would like to check in and for Skywatch show, please do so at Contact in the Desert website. And I'll be there. So everybody will have experience of different color of night vision and prior to purchase.
Now,
and of course, I'm going to run special prices.
And it's not just, and thank you for that. And it's not just the color, and we can talk about that too as well. But there are other features here that isn't anywhere else that you and I sat down and needed to. There were things that I wanted on these goggles, and you said absolutely, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And what are some of these features that are on the Area 52 that nobody else has?
First of all, we have currently universal cell phone adapter attaching to eyepiece. Universal, just any cell phone, whatever model is, and you can record video and share with community. But we are planning to have internal recording system, which already done in blueprints. And right now we have prototype, but we are working right now on the software. The whole hardware is done. So we need to actually finish software. Hopefully it will be done by Contact in the Desert, but we'll see what's going to happen. But, good things coming to those who wait.
And what about the amplifiers?
Amplifiers, basically, that will be, the whole features will be built in, and we are working right now to enhance with infrared illuminator, not lasers, maybe even lasers, but in certain wavelengths. It's called 802 nanometer wavelengths, so they would not harm pilots. So we can we're trying to incorporate with unit as well, those lasers.
And you're also going to be at Contact in the Desert. We're going to be doing a night watch, a sky watch out there each night. So that's going to happen. But also, you're going to be hanging out a little bit at the Conscious Life Expo too as well next month.
Absolutely. I'll be there.
And the reason why I'm suggesting this, everybody's going to be at Contact in the Desert, and it's such a huge event. And I have seen the most remarkable things out there with hundreds of people, and we've had so much fun year after year. But for this product launch with Hoffman's Optics, anybody that's going to be at Conscious Life Expo, come by our Fade to Black booth, and I'll be there. Alec will be there, and we'll have some of the products there where you can check it out, and you'll be able to, if you wish, not only get yourself some night vision goggles, but get ready for Contact in the Desert. It only makes sense. And then right after that, Soltech. So you'll be able to have your night vision goggles and enjoy an entire season of conferences out there. Of course, the highlight being Contact in the Desert out there in Palm Springs.
Yes, Jimmy. And I would like to mention, please, if somebody has any questions regarding night vision, feel free to call me at 866-800-6722. Again, 866-800-6722, or drop me a line, info@hoffmansoptics.com.
And what's really great, and I say this all the time, Alec, to all of the Fadernauts out there, when I say call Alec, Alec is a Fadernaut. If anybody calls Alec and wants to talk about Fade to Black, get some secret info on Rita's cooking, any of that stuff, Alec is the guy. Alec understands the Fadernauts better than anybody, and he'll sit and help you not only through the right product that is for you, but you guys can talk UFOs, you guys can talk about Fade to Black. He is one of us, and Alec, you are a member of this family.
Yes, I am, and I'm proud to be a member of UFO family. And thank you so much, Jimmy.
Now, you know what's really great, Alec? Every time that I see you, you're wearing one of our T-shirts.
It's like, I love those shirts.
I just
love those shirts.
It's absolutely amazing, and I'm really looking forward to the sky watches that we're going to be doing out at Contact in the Desert this year. How many nights are we going to do? What, 3-4 nights of sky watches? 3 nights?
We're gonna do actually. They plan to do only on a weekend, a Saturday and Sunday. But I was actually talking to management, and I said I would like to do Friday as well. So when people are arriving, there will be more entertainment.
What I want to do, I've got